America, welcome to sports. In layman's terms, I'm your guy, Willie SoSo. And to my left, we have
Steve Franchise, what up, though?
And to my right, we have
Suffering Succotash. It's TBD.
America.
I actually like that. I do. I like that.
TikTok clip coming soon. America, y'all know what we do, how we do, and where we do it from. Beaming to you from our favorite watering hole, Snookers Pool and Pub in Livonia, Michigan. Coming to you with no coach speak, no media spin, just some folks at the bar with the drinks, talking sports just like you. Let's get on into it. Well, indeed. Since last we spoke, Lions picked up some more people on defense. I'm not going to go over this, but for the record, America, we picked up a safety by the name of Chuck Clark. Had some real good years with the Ravens, bounced around a little bit.
This guy for national food.
I don't like the way you said that. Is he old or something? You had some real, like they putting him out the pasture?
No, his best years were 2020, 2021.
Okay.
Was he hurt?
With the Ravens.
Because I don't know who Chuck Norris is. Not. Oh, shit.
Did he have an injury?
No, he didn't have an injury. He's literally played at least 15 games in every season of his career.
Did I say Chuck Norris?
You did say Chuck Norris. R.I.P. Chuck
Rest
Norris.
in peace, Chuck Norris. Chuck Charles. Did you say that?
Chuck Clark is not dead.
Okay.
He's now a member of the Lions.
Well, welcome to the team.
And again, my stance as we look at the offseason, it appears like they're building their roster brick by brick and by committee. How that's going to turn out,
and we still have the draft, so.
Yeah, so we'll see how it works. I'm not even going to give him the opportunity to speak about it because we already know what he's going to say.
He already said what he had to say in question form, like we playing Jeopardy.
Yeah.
No, fuck him. Fuck that, because I'm from New York City, goddammit.
But the bigger issue this week with regards to the Lions are soon to be retired president. Not the owner, not the GM, not the coach. The president of the Lions, Rod Wood, on his way out the door, decided to start throwing people under the bus.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Mm-hmm.
Is he throwing like GM and more behind the scenes people?
So here's what he did.
He didn't like the shirts they were wearing either.
He did what now?
He didn't like the shirts they were wearing either.
They all were wearing blouses?
No, he wasn't that bad, but he was bad enough.
You're welcome.
So fucking unnecessary. Funny, but unnecessary.
And who has a hearing impediment now? Buddy.
Here's what happened. At the NFL version of the winter meetings, somebody decided to put a mic in front of, again, I can't stress this enough, soon to be retired. Like, this is his last season. Like, he's on his way out the door.
But you're not retired.
I think he's out the door before the season
starts.
starts.
And he might be. Right. He's on his way to being retired.
Yeah, I will hold my commentary.
Rod Wood just decided to start spilling tea about how the Lions have operated and have been operating. Chief among these commentaries is him blabbing about how the Lions are seeking to reclaim some of the signing bonus that now retired All-Pro center Frank Ragnow got. He retired early.
Right.
They want, what is it, like roughly $3 million back from the signing bonus?
I don't know.
This is the same thing that they did to Calvin Johnson.
Okay.
This is the same thing they did to Barry Sanders.
Damn, it go that far back.
This is apparently what the Lions do. How do we feel to start? How do we feel about the Lions asking for this money back? because it was a hell of a controversy the last time they did when they asked for the money back from Calvin Johnson. How do we feel about him asking it back from Frank Ragnow?
What you gonna do about it, then?
All right, I'm gonna start with this. Like I said, we all know about having a Barry. We all know about Calvin. Okay, but one thing what I'm trying to think about is like, okay, how many times have we had signing bonuses that we asked back that weren't marquee players? Because you gotta know these aren't the only 2 or 3 players that we have had that we've asked part of the signing bonus back. Are they the highest rated players on our team? Yes. But you know what? I'm thinking this is happening a lot more.
It probably has.
And like I might go.
It probably happens a lot more around the league as well.
And nobody's probably saying nothing about that. But I'm like going, okay.
Well, I mean, they're not marquee names, like you said.
They're not exactly not marquee. But I guarantee we still ask for their portion back, and it being a number of guys every once in a while. I understand you say, well, we paid you in advance for services that we paid
that weren't rendered. I guess.
Right, I get that,
mm-hmm.
But there is some times where, like, Calvin, you probably put us on the map. Barry, you put us on the map. We're not going to ask you for fucking your signing points back. I get that too, but I'm just curious, like people that are not so marquee and not so much on the field as much, but ask for part of theirs back. But
maybe,
we don't see that. We don't see them conversations.
I got here's probably a possible reason as to why, because their signing bonuses aren't as much.
Right, exactly. But
they're not as much.
Yeah, but we don't hear about that.
And we won't.
We never will. So I'm just wondering, like, it's only because they're star players. That's why you hear about it. You know?
Well, yes.
And like, I just wonder too, like, how many other teams with non-star players do it too. I'm not saying it's a great thing to do. Like, seriously, for our team, how much we burned and love what we do for our team too.
Right.
For us, how much we love our Lions, we love this goddamn organization.
Yeah.
What we put through, what they put us through for many years. To me, I'm not asking Calvin for $1 back. I'm asking Barry for $1 back. I'm not asking for Frank for $1 back.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
I think it's corny. I think it's corny.
You think it's corny?
Without me even understanding the full dynamics of how business works, as far as if you offered it and things happen, then you know what? It is what it is, and should have budgeted for that. But my thing is, I'm an overthinker. Yeah, you about to retire. What was the end game of you doing or saying that information? Were you trying to cripple the actual?
Hold on. So, because that's a separate question.
Okay.
That's
now,
a separate question.
To answer the question that you did ask, to me, it doesn't sway me one way or the other. I just think it's weirdo and corny because I look at the deeper intent, and then I'll stop from there.
All right. So you sort of delved into it, TBD, about what the next question is. Why the fuck would Rod Wood say this? Under no circumstances. Nobody asked you, bro. Nobody fucking asked you. And now you made a mountain out of a molehill. You know who has good, bad, or otherwise. Frank Ragnow has said nothing about this,
right.
this money that they're asking him to give back. He said nothing. Now, I see both sides of this argument. You signed a contract to be here for X amount of years.
Okay.
If you can't fulfill the obligations of that contract, then, well, this signing bonus, I could understand how a business would want to prorate it.
Right.
On the other side of that, the optics of this shit are horrible. And the fact that they've done it historically is a black eye on the Lions. Well, it is.
Okay.
But I understand the business aspect that we've laid out. You laid it out, and I added to it.
Why is it
But
such a black eye?
this because it doesn't look good. This is a guy. It's not that he just up and said, "Fuck it, I don't want to play anymore."
Right.
This dude
Oh, he
has
had no. He
this
couldn't
this
fulfill the
dude
contract.
could not go anymore.
Gotcha.
He has a chronic toe issue, foot
I see
issue,
what you're
whatever
saying.
it is. He literally rushed back to play with a crushed larynx. I don't even know how the fuck that works.
Right. No, I get what you're saying now.
He of all people has put his body on the line.
So
And
no, I shouldn't
just-
have to pay nothing back because
and
I didn't just up and leave and
right,
take the
and
signing bonus.
just to go historically, same thing with Calvin.
Right.
Same thing with Barry.
Barry, yes.
It's a black eye. It just doesn't look
It doesn't
good.
look good.
And then when you juxtapose that with other franchises, because I'm sure it does happen in other franchises,
Right.
but you have a team like the Indianapolis Colts, who had a star quarterback in Andrew Luck,
Yes. And he ended up having
who
it. Yes.
did not have an injury.
No, he just flat out left the team.
retired
You're right.
because he did not want to have to deal with any remnants or potential effects of CTE. Not that he had an actual obvious injury at time of retirement.
You're right.
$27 million signing bonus. Indianapolis Colts didn't ask for a dime of that.
And see,
I get that it's business, but it is also optics. And for us as a fan,
yeah. And there should be a difference between breach of contract versus the inability to.
Right, and I don't think that they're going that far to go into to say that there's litigation to say like a breach.
What if they were just looking at it so that way they didn't have to cut certain new choices? So what if this is just a strategic thing?
So that is sort of kind of the reason that Rod Wood gave as to why they did it.
Or just don't talk.
Which for me is the major fucking issue. It's not that they asked for the money back. I have no clue how Frank Ragnow feels about it. It's the fact that your old wrinkly ass, Rod Wood, decided to say some shit.
His last name can't be Wood. You call him wrinkly. That's just funny.
These jokes write themselves, people.
She's such a fucking lady. Yes, I am.
What the fuck are you doing? Put this out where people could see.
Agreed. But see, this time around, unlike the Calvin Johnson thing, Calvin Johnson put it out. Calvin Johnson, when they did this Calvin Johnson, Calvin Johnson put it out and made it a story. This was something that absolutely nobody was talking about.
It almost
and
looks
Rod
like
Wood, for no good goddamn reason, decided to bring it up.
No, and the Lions have nothing but bad fucking press all fucking week.
And this was some shit they did not need.
All week.
They didn't need this.
That's what makes me ask the question of what was the end game?
No, it's not. It's not for him. You got the Taylor Decker, and now you got the Frank Ragnow.
Well,
this is bad fucking publicity.
Okay, so the Taylor Decker thing, America, just because that was a non-issue to me, but since you brought it up, we'll speak on it. Yeah. Taylor Decker sat down, did an interview with a news outlet here in Detroit, and to summarize, he sort of feels like they did him sort of dirty in how they,
I gotta check this out.
pressured him to make a decision, and then he came back, and then they tried to.
He felt pressure.
They want.
But it wasn't the feeling of. It wasn't that he felt the pressure. That wasn't the problem.
They want to reduce salary.
It was the fact that he felt like they sort of kind of blindsided him with the whole, we're going to pay you less. We need you to take a pay cut.
But if you were already talking about retiring, why do I need to pay you? Well, okay.
Well, I thought they should have cut him anyway, but that's a whole other thing.
Right.
But
my thing is, how could you be blindsided if you know that you can't even play with the So no, it is a business.
No, but the thing about Taylor Decker was I remember seeing him on TV, radio say he'll do anything for his team to make sure his team gets where to go. And then guess what? It got to him and said, "Hey Taylor, we need you to maybe take a pay cut." Oh,
well, I'm not willing to do anything for my team.
And there he goes.
And not only that,
so his words before that means nothing.
With regards to it, his performance has been diminishing.
Right.
Yeah.
So It was a natural progression. Also, what happened with him? That's not an unusual occurrence.
Yes.
It's not an unusual occurrence. Yo, you on the downside, yo, and we trying to make this work. We're trying to work with you. You have a chronic injury.
Correct. And
we
want
want
to
to
with
redo
you,
your contract
but we're not
and
going to give you
incentivize.
all of this money.
Correct. I didn't think it was really that big of a deal. But when you couple it, like you say, when you couple it with this Rod Wood shit, yeah, it does look like a lot of bad press.
It does.
For the Lions. And for no good fucking reason.
In the middle of the time when nothing's going on in football, everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
So now you're giving attention to like a dull news week as
it's attention that we don't
need. For no
need.
reason, and nothing else is going on, so this is all motherfuckers want to talk about.
It's attention that we don't need.
Right.
He ain't lying.
You asked a integral question. What's the end game?
Yes.
I personally think, just like a lot of people,
he about to write a book?
This, fuck it, I'm out mentality. Like, I've been sitting on X, Y, and Z for years, and I'm going to get my name out there as somebody to pay attention to, even though I'm leaving the business.
Which is, for lack of better,
sucker shit.
Pussy.
Sucker shit for sure. Earlier this week, the anticipated matchup that we've been waiting, or rematch, I guess we should say, that we have been waiting on to get a real litmus test of if or not our Detroit Pistons were contenders.
Where are we in Colorado? No?
You know, good goddamn well we ain't doing a fucking hockey. But we had the well-anticipated rematch between the Pistons and
the number
OKC.
1 of East and number 1 of West.
Yes.
Which would be the ideal lineup.
Now, the last time we played them, we won by 8.
Yes.
But everybody wanted to put a fucking asterisk on it because they sat 3 or 4 starters, right?
So we'll match your 3
Plot
and
twist.
We'll raise you more.
Monday night game. Pistons out. Cade Cunningham, Tobias Harris,
Isaiah Stewart,
Jalen Duren, and Duncan Robinson. Those were the starters. Those were the 4 starters out. And Isaiah Stewart. 6 man off the bench.
Correct.
Long story short, we wind up losing by 4 in
overtime.
But they're not going to rook us.
I don't want to hear they played their G League team. Well, we did too, and we took their starters to overtime.
Correct.
They're not going to rook us.
But as a result of seeing that, how do we feel about the Pistons NBA title chances now? Better, worse, same?
What do you feel about Frosted Flakes?
How the fuck would I care about Frosted Flakes?
How do you feel about Frosted Flakes?
I don't give a shit about Frosted Flakes.
But they're great, and that's how I feel.
She went a long way for that one.
I didn't.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Franchise, how do you feel about their, after seeing literally our bench go toe to toe?
Our what?
Our bench.
Bench.
She did it again.
Bench.
She did it a fucking
bench. It's bench, okay?
Okay.
Bench.
See, I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say unstable creatures.
Losing by 4 with what we didn't have, very impressed.
Thank you.
I was impressed as well. And TBD, the small fact that you mentioned, Pistons. Baby, love y'all.
Make
y'all
your fucking free throws.
Put sugar on top. Make your fucking free throws. Please.
Because you already don't
That's
have
literally the only reason they lost this game.
That's literally because they missed 11.
That's
they lost
it.
by 4. Had they made at least more than
now
half.
we're doing math.
You do accounting. Last week, we brought up the fact that the NBA is going to usher in 2 new franchises.
Hi,
2029.
franchise.
To me.
He's having kids.
To me.
But
We only need one.
here's the... We don't need to. With him being a daddy, we don't... You know what? Never mind.
Hell yeah. Franchise, little baby franchises everywhere.
Here's the thing, though. The 2 franchises that they are bringing in...
Not my franchise, though. Not my baby franchise.
Seattle... Go ahead. You know what? Yeah. All right, get your shit out your system. Both of you.
Adam Happy.
They're bringing back the Seattle Supersonics. And they're putting a team in Las Vegas. Name to be determined. It better not be the fucking Spades. I digress.
What you say about my mama?
These teams clearly will be in the Western Conference, right?
Right.
Assuming.
It's
I
Vegas.
mean, one is Vegas and one is Seattle.
One is
How
like,
much more west can you get?
One is like
weirder things have
one
happened.
is almost close. One is the closest team to a fucking Russia.
Agreed.
So
I can say Russia from my front.
yeah,
That was necessary of me.
Yeah.
So with those 2 teams, we're pretty sure those 2 teams will be
for
in
sure.
the Western Conference. So to balance things out,
They got to move 2 teams from the West.
just one. Which team is the most logical move?
Memphis.
You say Memphis. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's Memphis, but I also want to be 2 teams. So, but you're right though. We talked about this. You're right though. You're right.
If it's 30 teams, you put
Maybe
2
Memphis.
more in the West Coast. To balance it out, you have to put just 1 in the Eastern Conference.
I don't math too good.
I don't have a problem with saying Memphis is the team that moves from the Western Conference to the Eastern Conference.
I mean,
I don't have a problem with that.
That's the obvious one.
Well,
Yeah.
Usually
it just makes more sense.
Or what?
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
But I can take Minnesota and Memphis is still way out here.
Yeah, I dig it. Which is, I'm not. I don't
I
have
feel
a
like
problem
Tennessee is
with
still
it.
closer to what Minnesota.
I don't. I'm not saying
Because
you're not wrong.
Because I'm
You're not wrong.
At first off, like, 2 teams to the west. I'm like, 2 teams. I'm like, okay, we'll take Minnesota and Memphis. I mean, right away I was like, Minnesota, Memphis. When they brought 2 to the other side. You know, but I'm like.
But I never understood why. Okay, let me rephrase that. I do understand why Memphis because
I didn't
of
know,
the origin.
I didn't know like.
But same thing with.
But the East and West both have 14. Or
at present, both conferences have 15 teams. 30 teams in the association.
Okay. So you're bringing in 2.
If you put in 2 and put them on the West, that's 17 teams on the West.
So you just take 1.
15 teams
so
on
just
the
take
East.
1 to make it
So
16,
you only have
16.
to take
Yes.
that part.
I understand subtraction.
I don't know if that math works though.
Why?
You want 16 teams on both sides.
Because from your point of view, that means they have to add 2 more teams to the East now, and that's going to balance it out.
Correct. That would be the only way to balance it out.
What city and what state is we going to do it in?
So right now, we got...
But that's a question for the future. That's assuming you find 2 teams on the East.
Give me a minute here to think about it. Shit. How many teams we got in the
What,
East?
another fucking Ohio team?
Carry the 1 franchise.
As current, how many got in the East?
15 teams.
On the West?
About to be
15
17.
teams.
If we add 2 teams...
You have 17 on the West, 15 on the East.
So it's better to just move 1. So that way it'd be 16-16.
That part.
That's how math works.
Carry the 1 there, franchise. Carry the 1.
Or deduct the 1.
So let me get straight. We have 15 and 15, right?
Yeah.
And we're at...
Take your socks off your shoes off so you can use your toes.
Wait.
Yeah. 15 to 15 right now.
So
if Johnny has 7 apples and his friend asked for 3, how many apples do Johnny have?
I'm never asking you to do my taxes.
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
15 to 15, right?
Yes.
We had two of
How
the
did
other.
this become a thing?
I don't know.
So we
I
had
don't know.
so 15 to 15.
Yeah.
We had two over there.
Yep.
Yes.
So now it's what?
So now we got 17 and 15, right?
Yes.
So let's take one team, move them over.
Oh, you came up with that on your own, huh?
Facts.
I hate him. I fucking hate him. Oh God, I hate him.
That's all right. He count using somebody else's toes.
So the final four is set. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Is there two on each side?
No. God damn it.
Arizona and Michigan
there
are
is.
going to play Illinois.
There is two on each side. You gotta tell her that.
Don't you say period to me.
The final four is fucking set. Arizona's playing Michigan. That's 2 1 seeds. UConn is
The
playing.
championship game is Arizona and Michigan. We all know this.
Let's go Michigan.
UConn and Illinois are playing. That's a 2 and a 3 seed.
That fucked you a little bit, didn't it?
You say what?
That fucked you a little bit saying that.
No. Do I have to do the flashback again? I've been saying that Michigan was the number one.
Well, I wasn't talking about
team.
you hating the team. I was talking about them threes and thirds and the tip of the tongue.
No, I had to remember who was who. That's all. That wasn't a speech impediment. That was a mind impediment.
Okay, that's fair. I respect it.
So, pick the championship game.
Michigan.
Versus
UConn.
Yep, UConn.
Michigan versus UConn.
Yep.
This is what I got.
Because they playing South Carolina, right?
I got my bracket, so I can't go
Playing
wrong.
Illinois.
So I got my bracket.
I must be mixing the women's bracket with the men.
Yeah.
Sometimes men and women belong together.
Like I said, wrong shirt.
So,
But I'm taking Michigan.
okay.
And the way
I know you all are both taking Michigan. For the record, I'm taking Michigan as well. That's why I didn't even go to ask that question.
But the way UConn came back from a 20-point deficit, that game was crazy against them.
It was dope.
So.
And I love to see Duke cry. So yeah, that was great.
Hey.
You all have made it a foregone conclusion that the finals are going to be Michigan and UConn, right?
Yeah.
Today, yes.
I don't think it's going to be Michigan and UConn.
Would you expect anything else? Would you expect anything else from this guy?
I don't.
Would you expect anything else from this guy?
I think it's going to be Michigan and Illinois.
This guy's gonna be.
I'm okay with that too.
I think it's going to be Michigan and Illinois. And I completely understand how Illinois has been overlooked.
I don't have a bracket, so I'm okay as long as Michigan makes it.
Well, my bracket is shot to shit, so that has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
Okay.
But watching UConn,
you can see the errors.
I don't think that they have what it takes to get past Illinois. I think Illinois is a better team.
That's
and
possible.
I think that they're more battle tested because while it makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit, this season the Big Ten has been the best conference
You're not lying.
in the country.
I'm not gonna hate you about that. And nothing I'm not gonna hate you about Illinois. This cat, Keaton Wheaton, I think his name is.
They called the foul against Draymond.
This kid looks like he's like maybe 13 years old. And this cat is lighting it up in the tournament. And like, where do you get known at? In the tournament. So
not for nothing.
I'm not mad.
But that always happens too.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you about that. Because Keaton Witten and over there in Illinois is the real deal.
Okay, no problem, okay.
So, because I know you all are Michigan slappies.
What?
So
I'm sorry. Say that again, sir. We're Michigan what?
Slappies.
Some boobs. Come on, we need some.
I think this is the first time
Oh,
in sports and layman's term where the
he
entire
used his
table,
outside voice to say that.
but everybody literally went silent.
Oh my.
Hold on. I'm not a slappy.
All right,
America,
America.
give us a second. Okay, so here's the question. Because
You
I
can't
know,
ask me that.
I know you all are Michigan slappies.
Yeah.
You
Stop
are.
saying slappies. I don't
But-
even know what that means.
That's who
I'm a
y'all.
fan.
Uh-huh. So
How
I've been
dismissive.
trying to figure
How
out.
dismissive.
I've been trying to figure out a way to like
Not be a hater.
generate to generate a question to ask specifically about this Arizona-Michigan matchup. Because for all intents and purposes, all season, there have only been 3 people in the number 1 spot. Arizona, Michigan, Duke. And Duke is out of it.
They got Dookie on.
See what you did there.
Amen.
You know what? That was pretty cool. So here's what I came up with. Seeing how you all are Michigan slappies. I got a hypothetical. Get away from me. I got a hypothetical for y'all.
Oh,
Okay. Bless you.
here we go.
If I gave you and you $1 million,
Thank you.
no, there's a stipulation.
Of course it is.
The stipulation is
Fuck it, I'll marry you if you're really a prince.
not a prince, but I did play one on TV. Movies. So I give you $1 million. You have to place $1 million bet on Arizona to win, or I could just give you
A scratch-off ticket and some
$1,000.
coupons.
I could just give you $1,000, and you can root for Michigan. Which one you taking?
Give me my $1,000.
Taking
I know that's money.
$1,000.
I know that's money.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Give me my grand. Because Michigan's winning this shit.
Taking your grand. I just wanted to see how convicted you all were that Michigan was going to win.
Hey, we're there. We're not backing out now.
Maybe it's the gambler in me. I'm taking $1 million.
There's also
And
also an 800 number for you, America, for the gamblers that put the 800 number down at the bottom of this lane.
For those that have like 45 lay parlays.
This was one singular bet that I was at.
Oh, the ones
So it's
the
okay
ones
to
being
admit you're a
recorded,
problem.
right?
We're your friends. We
This
don't judge.
The ones being recorded.
America, first and foremost, I'm not going to put $1 million on Arizona to win this. Mainly because I don't have $1 million.
Yeah, if he had, then we would be here.
2, I too think that Michigan is going to win. But I'm not a Michigan slappy. I had to test their thing.
But if you ain't got to say nothing.
I did. It was fun too.
I don't know what y'all gonna do with this, but it got to be funky.
Okay, so America, listen. It's a well-known fact that here at Sports and Layman terms, we don't give a damn about hockey. And we certainly don't give a damn about golf. However, the news is the news, and unless you've been under a rock, you heard about Tiger Woods' latest car accident. I'm not even going to get into was he drunk, wasn't he drunk, his substance abuse issue potentially. I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't care because that's sort of kind of part of what I want to ask a question about.
I'll give the fact at least. I'll just say this.
Okay.
From the police report, from the news investigation I've seen, there was no alcohol found in his system.
No alcohol.
Correct.
But that doesn't add up
exactly.
to
I just want to say it was
anything
not
else.
an alcohol thing.
Right.
Proceed.
But it doesn't really matter.
Man, fuck Wimbledon.
It really doesn't matter if or not there was anything in his system. Tiger Woods, from where we knew him to be as an icon in the early to mid 2000s, he has fallen all the way the fuck off for whatever reason, and it's a myriad of reasons. But excluding him, give me your top 3 sports fall from graces icon.
Oh, I didn't know that's where we were going.
Yeah, because I really don't want to get to the weeds on Tiger Woods.
That's
I
right.
really don't, because one is way too much unknown, and B,
No,
I'm not really trying to bash the man. I'm not.
There's not really too much known. He's done. He's
maybe yes, maybe
he's done.
no.
He's done.
Maybe
he's
yes,
done.
maybe.
He hit it one time, and when he was a sex addict, he's done. He's done. He's done. He's done.
All right, so listen. There's absolutely no definitive way to say that is true because we've seen motherfuckers come back from worse.
So,
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
I don't even want to talk about it because I don't know if he is or isn't. And to be honest, I'm trying to refrain from stating the obvious.
Okay.
I just want your top
3.
Top 3 fall from grace icons.
Crittenden.
Who?
Buddy that got caught up in that gunplay shit with Gilbert Arenas. I'm not saying he was an icon, but he was a very gifted player. But because of that gunplay stuff that they was doing in the locker room, and you end up getting caught up in the case where you actually did.
I would say that out of the 2 that were involved in that, Gilbert Arenas was a bigger fall from grace.
No. Let me explain the rest of it.
Okay.
They both got suspended. However, Crittenden did not handle it the best, and he ended up getting completely suspended from the league. And what really cost him was, in his offseason, he got caught up in trying to retaliate against somebody that stole some stuff from him. And that's how he ended up with a case on him.
All right. Oh, okay.
Aaron Hernandez.
That's a good one.
O.J. Simpson.
That's vying for number 1.
That shit was brilliant.
My first one is gonna be Lance Armstrong.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That is also a great one.
Only because he always for years
and you had that
he tried to play that good guy role.
Years.
That's a good
That's a good one.
That's a great call.
That's a good one.
I did that. No, I did that.
That's
and he fumbled Sheryl Crow. So there's that.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Tanya Hardin.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not a bad call.
God damn. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a good call.
Remember she was up there?
Yep. She was.
Yeah, she was perennially number 2 and tried to take out number 1.
Right.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You got a gift, my friend.
And there's Marion Jones.
Marion Jones, the steroid thing, and the PEDs. That's not a bad call.
It's not.
And I don't have a problem with that. When my only thing with that call is everybody got caught for that shit.
Oh yeah.
Whether it was her,
but she was
or
she was supposed
Ben Johnson,
she was just
her fucking husband, all of them.
Yeah, she was just small.
That's why he named her number 3. But at one point, if you look at the times with Marion Jones, her name ringing bells.
Yeah,
almost
no
like how
doubt.
Michael Johnson was with the gold shoes.
Yeah.
Same thing with your Flo Jo and like there were certain names when it comes to Olympics. It's like
she had become a household name. Here are my top 3.
Okay.
Number 3 is Lamar Odom.
Oh yeah. The drugs. And
because it happened so fucking rapidly and assumingly out of nowhere.
And he almost lost his life for that shit. And then went.
Look, everybody got problems, and I'm trying to take care of mine, and I gave up that narcotic.
Oscar Pistorius.
Yeah.
Lil Ting Ting.
That's good one.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. Yeah, little Tink Tink decided to go killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Got him!
Number one, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That was my number one like whole time. And the fucked up part about Mike Tyson's fall from grace,
It was self-inflicted.
well, I don't believe that he was guilty. That's my biggest problem.
Oh, I'm not even talking about that case. But you did bite the fuck out of somebody's ear.
Yeah, but
and you were ill-equipped. Like it was a lot of shit that you did.
But that's literally all of that is literally years after what caused his fall from grace.
But I will say this: I don't even think that particular case was the start of the fall from grace. I want to say when he got knocked out because you did not take that shit seriously.
I'm not gonna say that was the start of the fall from grace. You're right in that him getting knocked out was monumental. You're right. But I don't think that was the start of the fall from grace because that's all in the game. You win, you lose. But the start of the fall from grace for Mike Tyson, if we just have to take it further than him being convicted and sentenced to jail time, it wouldn't have been the Buster Douglas loss. It would have been the tumultuous marriage to Robin Givens.
And see, I feel like once he bit fucking Evander Holyfield,
he was already down the goddamn wormhole at that point. He was way down the junction at that point.
But I will say this. I think that's a good choice. However, I do think that because once he started doing a pivot, he's regaining some of that legacy back. If that makes sense. He
has, sort of kind of regained some luck. Absolutely. And God bless you, Mike, for doing that. Please don't whoop my ass. America, this has been sports. In layman's terms. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this content. Let the world know we're out here talking our shit. You can find us on YouTube at Sports in Layman's Terms. You can find us at Facebook at Sports in Layman's Terms. X at Lay Terms Sports. And make sure you check out our short form content on TikTok at Lay Terms Sports. On behalf of myself, Willie SoSo, and
TV Franchise. What up?
And TBD.
This has been sports in layman's terms.